Namaste, DDs. My name is Sherry Sutton, and I am your marketing mentor. So, I posted something yesterday that I was meeting with a client going over her holiday schedule and her holiday marketing planning. And people were like, "What are you talking about? Why are you planning for the holidays? It's still August for most of the country. We haven't even gone back to school yet. Here in Texas, it's still 100 degrees. Why are you planning for the holidays?" But I get that. It's essential. I can tell you that all of the big companies have already planned for the holidays months and months and months ago. They are like working on Easter or graduation for next year already. And here's why is it takes a lot of work and a lot of extra promotion to really knock your holiday sales out of the park, especially if that is one of those times where you're really selling the most, right? So I'm thinking about people like, hi, my friend. I see my friend from Big India in my little heart. I love her clothes. You guys have to check her out. But she's a great example, right? Probably a lot of her business is going to become from the holidays. Yeah, she just said it's time to plan for holiday markets and sales. Absolutely. Probably a good portion of her revenue is going to happen over the holidays. The person I was meeting with yesterday, Michael from Luxe Boudoir, who is amazing. If you live in the DFW area and want to get boudoir done, she's incredible. A lot of her marketing is centered around gift giving, right? And gift giving for the man who has everything or the woman who has everything. And, what types of gifts you could use for the holidays. So for her, we're doing a really big holiday push because she thinks that, that's when a good majority of her sales is going to happen, right? And there's lots of different businesses like that. Like for me, that's not necessarily the case, right? I work with people creating businesses all year long, not just during the holidays. But for some businesses, the holidays are an incredibly important time. And if you're not planned ahead of time, you're always going to be feeling a little bit behind, because if your business is one that grows the most over the holidays, you're going to be spending a lot of time just doing the work, right? The fulfilling of orders, mailing of orders, making sure you have all of the things, right? So working on your marketing ahead of time is going to put you way ahead of the game, and you're going to be more likely to actually do the promotion that you need to be doing, right? How many times we've been like, I know I need to do this, but I'm so busy about our marketing, right? I hear that all the time. So by planning ahead of time, you'll have everything you need ready to go for when the holidays come. So here's how we did it yesterday with Michael and how I advise you guys to think about your holiday season. I always recommend starting at the finish line and working your way backwards. So for example, we'll use her as an example, right? So she does actual products like albums, those types of things, and they take time to produce, right? So let's say everybody wants to get their gifts by December, 16th. I was going to pull up a calendar on my phone, but I'm talking on my phone to you guys, so I can't do that. Oh boy. All right. So let's say, by December 16th, I think it was, you want to make sure that everybody has their gifts in hand. Okay. So if we work backwards, that means that you need to, let's say, ship them a week ahead of time. If you are, a company that ships your products. Okay. So now we're back to, let's say, December 9th, right? Which is the last day to ship products in order to get them by the holidays. Okay. So now you want to work your way backwards. Okay. So if you are doing a boudoir session, right, you're going to want to do that, let's say 3 weeks ahead of time. And the reason why is because it takes some time for the photographer to edit them, you to look at them, pick which pictures you want in your album, get the album designed, get them looked at, right? So you really need to have your session done at least 3 weeks before that. So now we're at the middle of November already. And you probably really want to have your session done by, let's say, November 1st. Well, that's coming up super, super quick, right? And that's true for a lot of companies, right? You may even want to incent people like, hey, order by, or get your session done by November 1st to beat the holiday rush, and you'll get 10% off just to help you, especially for most of us are solopreneurs or have very small teams. It's a real challenge for us to say, your last day to order is let's say December 16th, and now you have hundreds of orders, hopefully, right, that you now need to fulfill, and you just can't get that done. So you want to think through very carefully the timeline of exactly when things are going to happen and how you want them to happen, because then you can create promotions that help to guide people towards that. So again, let's say maybe you want to try to extend out when people are buying throughout the season. So then you may say, okay, I'm going to do a 20% off sale, if they buy right before Thanksgiving. I can tell you, this is one of the reasons why Black Friday was created, because retailers knew, like, we don't want them to just buy everything at the last minute because we're going to get swamped. So let's find another day where we can really market our wares a month or so ahead of Christmas. So then we have time to fulfill and send those orders in time for people to get them. So really think through your schedule of when you want people to be doing things, right? The next thing you're going to want to do is think about what are the messages going to be based on those key moments in time, right? What are, you're going to want to have countdowns around, holiday, last day for holiday shipping, right? Those types of things. So make sure you're building in countdowns, last day to order, last day to book, those types of things. And don't just say like by tomorrow, give people some time, right? Remember that people need to see your messages at least 6 to 7, and some people say up to 30 times. So you want to give them reminders along the way, and not just one or two, right? You want to really plan that out ahead of time and be like, okay, 14 days, 10 days, right? 5 days, tomorrow, for the 48 hours before you send some, before the deadline comes, you're going to want to be doing social media, or you're going to want to be doing emailing. You might want to do a like last hour to order kind of thing. So you really want to ramp up your marketing then. So really planning that out, just getting out. I mean, we literally just got out a calendar. We did this in Trello, which I love Trello. I need to do a class on Trello and how we use it. I'll put that on my list to do for you guys in one of my free trainings that I do every single Wednesday. But we put it out in Trello. We just went through, okay, so this is where we're going to do your last 48 hours promo. So you're going to want to do an email and a social post that day, maybe a text out to people who are already interested. So we just went through on the calendar and made all of those adjustments. Also, especially when school starts, you're really going to want to start, even if you're not necessarily marketing for the holidays, you want to ramp up your marketing because you want more people to see you, more people to get interested, right? Maybe you're starting to put the bug in their ear, right? Hey, this would be a great holiday gift, right? If you're selling things that are not just for the holidays, but maybe I'm thinking about Big India in my little heart. They sell napkins and tableware, right? They could actually have 2 different seasons of promotions where they do a holiday table setting campaign, let's say, and then another one around gifts for the holidays, right? So you're going to want to plan all of that out, and then plan out, even if you don't get your content done, because I know that can be a lot for one day, but at least mark out, okay, I'm going to be doing more social posts than I normally do in the 4 weeks leading up to when the buying season is going to start on Thanksgiving or something, right? So instead of only doing 3 posts a week, I'm going to really go to 5. I'm going to do a little bit more product promotions maybe than I have been doing in the past, or maybe I'm doing more advice type posts, but just kind of outline that and give yourself a really concrete schedule. Again, this is going to save you when it's all of a sudden Black Friday. You're like, oh crap, I haven't done anything for Black Friday. What am I going to do? And then you're trying to rush and get something done, but at the same time, you're getting orders coming in. If you know what those things are already, you're going to be in a much better position. Also, this is a really great time to hire some help to get you through it, right? Either hiring copywriters, maybe hire a designer to put together your templates, or a designer to put together all your social media, or maybe just hire a social media manager for a short period of time to kind of help you through the marketing during this holiday season. It's a little bit an investment, but you have to believe you're going to get it back in the sales during the holidays. And I have a collective of people who can do all of those things for you. So feel free to reach out to me and I'll introduce you to, whoever is the best person for you based on your overall strategy. So I hope that I convinced you today that planning in advance for your holiday season is really going to be beneficial for you. You're going to know exactly what you need to do. It's going to be prepared and ready to go for you so that when the things start getting busy, you're ready to go and you know that you are doing everything you can to drive business during that all important holiday sale. Now, if you want some help putting that plan together, I would love to work with you. I've got a couple different programs. One is called Marketing Made Simple, where we can put together your entire plan. So we could spend really just one full day together. Here's everything you need to do for the holiday season. We can get that done. We could then meet together every week over the next couple of weeks to help you stay on track through the holidays. It's a 3-month program, so it's a perfect time to start it. September, October, November, and then December, you've already got some things moving. So getting that started in the next couple of weeks would be ideal. Again, that program is called Marketing Made Simple, and you can find information about it on my website, dd.marketing. That's DIDI.marketing. And I think it's underneath one-on-one mentorship. I also have a really cool program. If you've already got a marketing plan, you already know who you're really talking to, but you struggle to come up with your content calendar, I've got a great program called the Content Accelerator. And that is where we meet once a month for 90 minutes and we go through your entire calendar. So we will literally in Trello, open up a calendar, write down for every single day exactly what you need to do. It's a really great price point. It's $300 a month to do that, which is incredible price to get sort of that one-on-one attention once a month, 90 minutes, get everything laid out for you. So that might be a great option for you guys who are trying to figure out exactly what you need to do over the holidays. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can direct message me or send me an email. My email is Sherry, SHERRY, at DIDI.marketing, or you can head over to the website, DD Marketing, which is again, DIDI.marketing. And I am here every single Tuesday doing this live Q&A. If you have any questions, send them my way. I'll try to answer them in future weeks. And every Wednesday, I come live at the same time, 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern, and, present some topic that I'm hearing a lot about, totally, free content. Those are really, really good presentations to watch. Tomorrow, I'm doing a session on storytelling and 3 ways to use stories to sell your products. Again, something that would be really great for those of you who are preparing for the holiday season. So tune back in tomorrow at 11 o'clock. If you can't be there at that time, that's totally cool. It will stay on whatever social media platform you're on, and you can always head over to my YouTube channel to find it nice and easily. So have a great, fabulous day, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.